Hi guys, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my video, thank you so much for coming and welcome to the channel. My name is Midenancy. Nice to meet you. So today's video, I'm basically just going to be showing you how stressful house hunting is here in France, specifically in Lille, France. If you've been watching some of my old videos or if you've watched some of my videos before, you know that I've been in France since October last year, and around May I traveled back to Nigeria. I'm Nigerian. I traveled back home to Nigeria for the summer, and because my contract already ended, but now I'm back in France again. But if you are observant, you know that the background right here is different from what it was before. My previous background is different from this one. So last year earlier this year, while I was in France, I was in Hasbrook in Lille, region Hauts-de-France, and in my institution where I was working, I had an accommodation provided for me, so that was where I lived. But this year I'm in another city. I'm in Roubaix, Lille, and basically there's no accommodation here because this is a bigger city. We have buses, we have like all the means of transportations, like it's a big city in quotes. So basically I got no accommodation in my school or outside my school, so I had to just search for an accommodation by myself. But it's been a kind of tough journey, but then I'm just so grateful that I met some of my colleagues at work. They're older than me, obviously, and then they've been so helpful and so nice, and they've all contributed to like this house hunting in one way or the other, because they accommodated me temporarily at their houses, and it was lovely. So let's start this house hunting video from the beginning. I'll take you back to where it all started from. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Walk with Midenancy. Thank you for tuning in today. If this is your first time seeing my face, thank you for watching this video. And today I'll probably be going for my house hunting. Like, I don't have a house yet, like an apartment. Where I am at the moment is a temporary like place. I'm just staying with a friend who is a student here, so that's not convenient enough. I just need my own place, so I'll be checking out a couple of houses. I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to vlog or show you guys around, so if possible I'll just slot it inside the video and then you'll eventually see what I get. So yeah, let's keep watching. Family. Ew. Is anybody there? It's a video. Is anybody there? This is a mirror now. You're obviously dead. Oh, I mean, I thought maybe there's somebody else. Maybe you're making a call. I know. Wait, what are you now doing? How are you brushing the money? To go and get your new house. To go and get your new house. Yes. Just wait before you laugh. Basically, I was just kind of bored and I didn't know what to do. So I just said, let me just brush myself as I'm getting ready to go and check my first house, because actually normally there are several sites where you can book appointments. Like, the appointment you're booking is to come and visit the house, to come and check the house. So I'll link all the sites that I'm going to mention down below. But basically what I used, Le Bon Coin, there's Studapart, but Studapart mainly works if you're a student, because they always ask for a lot of like academic, like maybe your admission letter and all those type of stuff. So but you could be lucky to use Studapart and you also get like an accommodation. So Le Bon Coin, Studapart, then La Carte de Coloc.fr. So I'm going to link those sites down below, and then also had some other sites that I used, but I can't remember their names right now because I just checked it from like a source and then I used those sites. So basically all you need to do is to go on those sites, then put the name, like just fill the, like change the filter, like you put your own city where you want the accommodation to be. You can put the surrounding towns or cities or neighborhood, like just put the name of like certain streets or certain cities or villages. Then you can put the price range that you want. So just those two things, and then you just click on like search. It brings you the results. So when you check on you can now start checking on the houses that it brings one by one after the other, you know, compare their prices, and every house is going to have like things about it. So when you click on a particular house, you're going to see things that the owner of the house or whoever is giving the room house, what the person have said about the house. So maybe it has bedroom and toilet inside it, maybe it doesn't, maybe you have to share this, you have to share that. So it's going to put everything and how much you're going to pay, like the total package, because normally sometimes it's always different from the amount you see on the site. So until you read the info about the house before you see the extra charges for like Wi-Fi, for hot water, for electricity and all those type of things. So you have to. So basically I was going for my first house visit. So this is my first house visit, and this house was how much? I think the total package of everything was 350 euros per month. 350 euros is how much in Naira? I don't know it offhand, but I'm going to check Google. I'm going to put it here. So per month. So basically that was my first house. Basically it was just 2 houses away from my friend's house. Just 2 houses away from where my friend lives. So we went there together. And yeah, keep watching.
No, there's pillow.
And there's pillow, I mean 3 or 4 pillows. And then there are cots, cupboards.
Where you can keep your clothes.
Yeah, I don't even need to decorate like anything. Okay, but the money, what do you think about it?
No, Paris, nice.
It's even good. I'll be doing my videos
Do you understand?
just by the window. I just have my own seat. I can change the setting of this table. I'll put it directly by the window. Okay, let's go.
Say hi to the camera. Hello, amigos. Hi.
Okay, so basically this is supposed to be an house tour kind of video, but then we've not really toured any house. Basically we've not toured any houses, just one apartment that I went to, and I'm liking it already. I just have one little problem with the house. My bedroom and toilet is not inside the room, and I really like having it like inside the room just for the comfort of it.
Me in the video.
Yeah, in the video. So now we just decided to come and check out the Grand Place de
Roubaix.
Is it the Grand Place de
Grand
Roubaix?
Place. I don't know, but we're in
It's not Roubaix Grand Place.
Euro Teleport.
Teleport, and then yeah, it's like in Roubaix. Our city is Roubaix, and then so we just want to like check the beautiful places. My way to church. I just googled some churches around this region, and then I just selected one randomly, I can't remember the name of the church. So I just felt like I should check out the church, and then if I like the service, I would keep attending the church. I'm just cold. I have to use my mask now because I'm very cold. Okay, and I want to check my Google map to know if I'm in the right direction or I have to go back. Maybe I already passed where I was supposed to turn. Okay, so yeah. But I hope you can hear me. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I don't even know how long this vlog and everything is going to be, but it's a new week. Today is Monday and I'm still homeless. I still don't have a place to stay. I was not able to record like basically the house tours, like how I've been going to like houses to check, and because it's just kind of like it's not really allowed. I didn't even think of it. I didn't do it. So I just didn't want a situation where everywhere I go I'm like with my camera and I'm like snapping the house and stuff, except the place that I was considering taking, and that's where you've probably seen already. So I checked another house yesterday, but it was, I don't want to say it was horrible, like it was very scary, and I can't even begin to tell you what, like, number one, the house had a very big dog that just kept barking, and number two, the whole house had just one bedroom and one toilet, which was on the ground floor. So the room for rent was like up in the attic. So I'm just imagining taking the house, and then in the middle of the night I want to pee or something, I have to come up from the attic down to where the dog is tied, because the dog is tied directly beside like the bedroom and the toilet, to pee or to do anything, to bathe or something. And it's not really convenient, like bathing downstairs then going up to go dress up. It was just very unrealistic, and aside that, the house was not okay. Like I just did not like how the house looked, and it had this smell of, I can't begin to say everything, like it was very bad. Like immediately I got inside the house, I went with my friend. I already knew I could not take the house. Then I didn't know my friend was like reading my thoughts basically, because she typed on her phone and sent me like beside her that you can't take this house. And I was like, of course I'm not planning to take this house, like the place is even very scary. So that's like another option. And the other options that I have, basically they are not going to be ready until they're not going to be ready until like later this month or early next month. There's one that would be vacant by 22nd of October. So I don't think I can wait for that, because right now I'm not settled, and so I just want to like get somewhere as soon as possible. Fine, some of my colleagues at work, like teachers, they've offered to like accommodate me for a few days, like, but then I'm just thinking, if this one accommodates me for a few days, I have to leave again. This one also accommodates me for a few days, I have to leave again. Like opening and closing of boxes, not being settled. I don't think I'm cut off for that. So I'm just thinking of just going with the only option that seems like feasible at the moment. It is ready at the moment, and then but then the landlady, I'm supposed to meet up with her this morning with my professor referral, but the problem now is that the landlady said she's not available, and this is the only time that my professor referral is going to be available. So basically I'm tired, like I'm very, 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 very tired. I don't know what to do. But I know that everything is going to get sorted out, and I have to leave my friend's place today, because initially our landlady said I could only stay for 3 nights, and then I've used like 5 nights here. So I don't want a situation where the landlady would have to come and drag me out. Not possible. Or will have to come and say some mean things, like embarrassing things that would actually get to me, because they could say something like how come you came to France without having a place to live? Are you sure? All those type of nonsense. I don't even want to like experience it, and I don't want my friend to like go through the stress of having to explain, having to apologize, and all those kind of things. So I just want to leave this place today. But then the problem is I don't know where I'm going to go. I already packed my initially I only brought one because my friend lives up in the attic in her own apartment, in her own house, so I couldn't bring both of my boxes. I just dropped one of my boxes downstairs, the box that I knew that was not essential, like basically the one having my food, African food stuff and stuff. Then the other box, that was the one containing my clothes and my laundry and all. That was the one I brought up the stairs. So now I already took that one back downstairs today to stay with the other one at the ground floor, and then I have my backpack somewhere there, and then I've already packed all my things. I'm taking it downstairs to keep it there, and then I don't know what's going to happen, but then I just know that before the end of today something is going to happen, and I just want to be optimistic. I just want to be hopeful, and I pray everything works out perfectly. I don't want to be scared. I don't know what's going to happen. If the house that I'm thinking of taking, if someone else already paid for it like before today, or if she has reserved it for someone in advance, and then she just tell me that I'm sorry, that blah blah blah. I don't know what I'm going to do, because the other option I have is not going to be available, apart from the one that will be available on the 22nd of October. Another one is actually very possible, but it's going to be available like November the 5th. And that's a long time. I can't just keep moving and sleeping around in different people's houses till November 5th. So I'm just thinking of, like, I just hope that something is just going to happen today. So I just dressed up in faith. I said I should update you guys on the apartment hunt. So that's the update for today, and keep watching. I'll see you guys. I'll update you guys as soon as there's something new to tell you. So please don't forget to like this video.
The next day later.
Basically, I just want to document this part. These are my boxes. Ooh. And I'm already leaving my friend's place. I have to catch my train right now. I'm going to meet a teacher, and that's where I'm running to. I'm going to tell you everything that has been going on, everything that transpired, and why I'm leaving, and everything. I'm going to explain it further. I'm out of breath because it's not easy dragging these boxes, and I'm taking it to the metro line, and we'll get to know what's up later. So keep watching. Hi guys, so please just pardon me that this is how I look right now, like how I look. I'm just trying to smile. I'm very, very, very sad. I don't know how I just feel, but I'm not happy at all, because I've been here now like a week in France, and then getting accommodation and everything is just seeming so tough and like impossible, more than like I thought. I didn't know that within 3-4 days I wouldn't get accommodation, so it has been like a tough one since I got here, you know, falling into the hands of scammers. But then God helped me, because I knew what I was doing, and immediately I just figured out that this one is a scammer. I just ignored them. So I filmed the video yesterday, like I was already leaving my friend's place to catch a train with my heavy boxes and my heavy backpack. So I said I was going to explain everything that has been going on, and like the house hunting has just been stressful. Like, it's been stressful that I've not been able to do anything. There are a lot of things that I plan to do, like I planned to do last week, or would have loved to like do earlier this week, but then I've not been able to get any of them done, and it's getting to me. I'm getting a bit frustrated, but then I just don't want to like be pessimistic, and I don't want to be sad. I just want to keep giving myself hope and just keep being strong, that eventually I know I'm not going to sleep on the roof or on the under the bridge. And so far so good. My workplace, they've been so good, because even right now they just said that I don't need to come to work, that I should just focus on getting an accommodation, and they're helping too, that when I get an accommodation I can start coming to work. And I was like, oh, that's like nice, because they were like, they know I'm going through a lot, that it's not easy to be in another country and then you don't have a place to stay, so I have a lot to deal with already, so I shouldn't bother thinking about coming to work. Because I've been the one asking that, okay, like, am I sure, are you sure I'm not supposed to come to work, like my timetable? And they said no. So basically, as you must have earlier watched, I was staying at my friend's place, very nice friend from Nigeria, and she's also a colleague and she's a student. But you know, she stays in a house where she has 6 other housemates. It's a house of 7 people, and they share the kitchen, they share the living room and some other things. So basically there's no way they will not see me, even though I'm just like basically coming out of our room, maybe when we want to eat together, and then go back up. Just once in a while they see me, and then, you know, they raise eyebrows like, who is that, and you know, we see them whispering among themselves. So she actually told 1 or 2 of them that I'm a friend from Nigeria and all, but because it's not really their business and sometimes they can just be nosy, she decided that she was not going to like give them opportunity to like listen to more than that, which was good by me. So it just happened that, I don't want to go into details, but it just happened that this week my plan was that by Monday that I would have moved inside one house, because I actually went to check a house last week Saturday, and I showed you guys the I did a video briefly of the room that I found on Saturday. So I was like, okay, I was going to move into that place, even though it was not like perfect kind of room that I wanted, but I felt like, let me just go, like I don't have time to waste, like I don't have more time, let me just move in and get to work and start doing my other things, only to be told that the room was going to be given to someone else by the landlady. So I was devastated. So that's why I couldn't leave my friend's place on Monday as earlier planned. So I was still there on Tuesday, and today is Wednesday, yesterday was Tuesday, so I was there on Tuesday, and I was just navigating through different sites for like finding our apartment for rent, room for rent, and all those things, calling several house owners. Even at this point, I was just looking at any cost, because normally my budget is like 350 to 360 maximum, with all the charges like water, electricity, blah 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 per month. That was my budget. So this time around I was even looking at 400, like 405. I was just see, let me just find a place that I'll just move into temporarily. Not temporarily, like let me just move. And you know, I don't like the way like sometimes, you know, the housemates were kind of getting uncomfortable that someone else was living in the house, even though I was not in their room. And it was like weird, because I don't disturb them. It's not like I play music and then we are dancing in the middle of the night. No, I just basically live my life gently and get out, and they basically don't even notice. They don't have to notice me, but I feel that's just how some things are. And then the owner of the house, like the landlady, her daughter also owned one of the rooms in the house. The day I came, like the week I came there, I got there, she was not around all through. So she came back on, I think, Sunday or something. So that was when she saw me. And then I feel she already spoke with some of the housemates, because we saw them together at a point. So they were already discussing. So I felt they would have probably asked her, she would have probably asked her, who is that girl? And they would have told her and blah blah blah, because she didn't even ask me anything. So I just felt like down the line she was going to tell her mom later when they talked, like, okay, someone else is inside the house and blah blah blah. So that's why I prepared that I was going to leave. So as at that yesterday, while I was even busy like searching for, like calling different householders and making appointments and all, so basically my friend just called me that like basically they were saying some things on the group. They have a house group chat, and they were saying some things that were kind of somehow. So I just told her that, okay, don't worry, that I'm just going to call my professor Refero, that's my guardian here, and I'm going to tell him that please I just need to like get a place as soon as possible, like a temporary place, either like that evening, because yesterday it was around like past 3, around 4 already. So I said either I get a place that I was going to spend the night, or I move out of that house this morning, because I just felt like sooner or later the landlady was going to come, and then I don't want my friend to be in trouble, and I don't want anything bad, like anything bad happened, though I didn't do anything at all. But then they were getting, the way they were reacting, the way the housemates were behaving was already like getting annoying, and I just didn't want to and I wanted this, I don't like trouble, so I just wanted to just get out of it. So actually my school, like 2 teachers already offered initially, because I was only supposed to stay at my friend's place for 3 nights, but I stayed there for like 5 nights. So though I already told them in the school that I could only stay there for 3 nights, so 2 teachers already offered like separately that if I ever need like to stay in a place temporarily, like for a few days while I search for my house, that I can let them know that it's not a big deal, I can stay with their family and all. So I just sent a message while I was still in the house to one of the teachers, the German teacher, and I just sent him a message that, okay, this is the situation I'm in right now, like I feel like I need to get out of this house before. So he just told me that okay, I should pack my things and come and meet him, that he's almost done with his classes at the school, and then I should come and meet him at the school, and then we can come to his house together. That he has already informed his wife too, in case this was going to happen. I met the German teacher and we came to his place together, met his wife. Even in fact, they didn't even have this is the room of their first child, who is an adult already, and that was when he was living with them. So the room is already like a store kind of, where they just dump different kind of things, and so it was very, even because they were not expecting me, so they didn't clean it up. So it was yesterday night that his wife had to like clear the room up for me, and I was just so grateful, like so they had to clear the room up like to an extent so that I could just spend the night. And then they also helped me, they also called some house owners for me around, and then those ones also gave them feedback like they didn't have any houses at the moment, no rooms for rent at the moment. And so basically that's everything that has been going on throughout this week. That's everything I've been doing, just navigating through sites, houses. Oh, I think I'll tell you how I got scammed, like how I almost got scammed, in another video, because that's another video and I don't want to mix it with like house hunting. So basically now today I have I've made appointments with 3 house owners for tomorrow. I have one appointment by 12 to check a house, I have another one by 2 p.m. to check another house, and I have another one by 7 p.m. to check another house. Those houses are expensive, very expensive. They're out of my budget, but like I said earlier, it has gotten here, like I'm just like tired. Hello guys, so a lot has been going on, and I've still not found the house yet, and I've been in France for 2 weeks now. So basically last time I talked about this, I was still living with a teacher, the German teacher. So hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I didn't finish the last video that you guys just saw, because basically I was on my way to the subway station, and I was actually by the roadside. So I don't even know if it was like the cold that like stopped me, or I think I was almost getting to the zebra crossing side, and I can't be making a video and be holding my phone on the zebra crossing. So I just ended the video, and the weather was so cold, so I was even thinking of scrapping it out totally. Anyways, so I've not updated you guys in a while. It's been like 3 days or something from that time. So basically I'm in a new place again. Obviously it's different from like where I was before, if you can tell, is different, and where I am right now is another person's house, another teacher, another colleague. I've still not gotten the house yet. We are still house hunting. Why did I leave the former place? Okay, like the teachers just felt like, okay, they didn't just want one person to be taking care of me, like another person should also like help out this week. So I'm still not found the house yet, but they found a place for me. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. The place they found for me will be ready after vacation. So basically today is, what is today? Today is Wednesday, and then starting from this Saturday, like Friday, basically after Friday, I'll be on vacation for the next 2 weeks till November. So the place that one teacher found for me is not going to be free until after the vacation. It's not. So the place that a teacher found for me, like, is not going to be free until after the vacation. So basically, I have to meet with the house owner, the landlord. I have to meet with him on Saturday. So hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that God is going to make a way. But then, even in between the house, I'm sorry I have not been showing you like pictures of this house, that house, this house, that house, but it's not something that is allowed. Like, you can't just bring a camera and be making a video, do you understand? Except I do it secretly. And me self, I already got frustrated and tired. Like, it's not easy at all. There was this house that I went to that it was supposed to be 400 euros per month, but they also asked for this guarantor stuff. Like, all the houses, basically, they've been asking for this guarantor. And we as assistant teachers, we don't have guarantor. So that house asked if the school can stand in as my guarantor and everything. But you know, it's not something that the school has been doing over the years. So it's going to be weird for them to like. So I just told the man that like would check if the school can. I went with my professor referral. So we just told the man that we'll come back or we'll get back to him if whatever outcome we come with. So the next day, the man called me. And by the next day, I already got info that a teacher already found a place for me, but the place, they are renovating it, that it will only be ready after the vacation. So that other man, the 400 euros houseman, called me and told me that I can come and pay, but then I'm going to pay for 2 months. Not 2 months, I'm going to pay caution fee. Normally, there's something called caution fee, and caution fee, you're going to pay times 2 of the rent in your first month. So if you don't spoil anything at all, they'll give you back, like, let's say the rent is 400, I'll pay 800 upon entering the room. So by the time I'm leaving, maybe after 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months, whenever, they'll come and inspect the room, and if nothing is missing, they'll give you back 400 euros. So it was like, he's thinking of collecting the money from me, that if I'm ready, I should come and pay, blah blah blah. So at that moment, I already felt like most of teachers already said that this house is going to work out, that I should just chill, and I'll be living with different teachers and stuff like that till after the vacation. So that's basically why I didn't get back to the man. I also had 2 other appointments with like some other house owners, but I decided to just cancel everything. I canceled the plans with them and told them not to worry. It's not like I was planning to take those houses because they are freaking expensive. So basically, that's what has been going on. Before, I didn't want to like bring out my laptop and start working, doing a lot of things. I was just thinking that okay, when I get to France in 1 week, I should be able to get my plates and then I'll start a lot of things. But then I've been piling up so much work. So when I just realized, and like it is what it is, I just said, let me just start doing everything I want to do. Let me just get busy, and everything that I plan to do. Like that's why recently I uploaded like a video. I'm uploading another one soon. So I just want to like get out and start working, and then and then for the vacation, I guess you're going to see what's going to happen. I get to see a video of how the vacation is going to go, but I'm very, very happy and I'm very optimistic. I think last time that I really talked from my bed, like sitting on my bed, I was like kind of sad and I was just very uncertain of what's going to happen. But now thinking about it and knowing that okay, there's something, like a plan, there's something that is most likely going to work out by God's grace. Like, I just feel optimistic and I'm quite happy about it. And again, I'm like, it's not like I'm sharing a testimony, but I'm so happy because aside the stress of, you know, having to move from one house to the other, though it's not like I'm carrying my things myself. It was only the first place I moved to that I had to like carry my things myself and move from subway and stuff like that. But this time around, you know, there was a car and they came to pick me, and you know, the room is very big. I can't just show you because it's not my house and I don't want to be doing room tour of another person's guest room, so I cannot do room tour. But the room is very comfortable, very, very big. I was even given an electric blanket. That's what I sleep on. I'm comfortable. I don't have any problems. Feeding is there, you know, they are giving me food. I'm going to work, and then everything is just so okay. So I thank God, like, because thinking about it, like, I know the amount I would have spent on like hotel and, you know, renting a guest room or Airbnb, like, if I did not have this opportunity. Do you understand? Like, I would have spent so much money on renting hotel or all this bed and breakfast, you know, even like temporary hostel for like young workers or students. The minimum like per night is like maybe 30 euros per night or 40 euros, and that's a lot of money like that I don't have. Like, I cannot be spending 30. I even calculated it one day. I think one was 60 euros per night that they were thinking of me going to. By the time I calculated everything, like 60 times, God knows the amount of like nights I would spend there. Like, I don't know what would have happened to me by now. So I just thank God for the opportunity. I hope this video is not even going to be too long, because house hunting is just supposed to like show you the house, but basically my own house hunting has just been gist. But I hope you are enjoying the video, and if you are enjoying the video, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed, because we have more videos coming up, more videos coming up as the years go by, because that's the goal. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Don't just watch, I'm talking to you. Subscribe, and then share my video if it interests you. If you're interested in like moving to Europe, moving to France, these are some of the things that you might actually, I don't let me say you will encounter it, because it's not a good experience, but you know, these are just some things like how to deal with some of these situations when you're faced with like house hunting issues and stuff like that. Okay, so guys, remember how I said I had an appointment with a landlord to check a house that a teacher said was very sure for me and all those things. So I met the man and his wife. Apparently they like accommodating like foreigners and stuff, and it was even supposed to be for free, but basically it was also a temporary accommodation. So I decided not to take it, because they were planning to give me, they just thought I was stranded, so they wanted to give me the place like I could stay there for like I think November, December, because someone is coming from New Zealand to come and take the room by January. So I just told them thank you, that I really want a place that can be mine permanently and all those type of things. So that was why I went back.
How I look for my house hunting. How am I passing inside the bush? Anyways, I'm going to the train station, and the nearest subway station here is like 6 minutes, so I'm just legging it there, and the weather is so cloudy. It's about to rain. This is just 11 a.m. in the morning, and the weather is like this. It's going to rain very soon.
So I traveled for my vacation to Strasbourg, and from there I booked appointments, and here they are for visits actually.
En fait, c'est l'État qui se porte garant pour les locataires.
Ou pas que étrangers.
Pas que, non, français, étrangers, peu importe. Et en fait, ça permet justement aux jeunes qui n'ont pas de garant ou qui démarrent un peu dans la vie, qui n'ont pas forcément de fiche de paie.
Vous voulez prendre l'intérieur peut-être?
Oui.
C'est pour vous?
Ah oui, c'est pour moi.
Ouais.
Mais je veux montrer
à vos parents?
Oui.
Ouais, c'est gentil.
J'ai remarqué quelque chose sur le site parce que on a dit que avec plus charge et tout ça, c'est
Les charges, ouais.
390, mais c'est sauf électricité.
Oui, l'électricité, en fait, c'est Rémi, celui qui est là,
Ok.
qui a mis le compteur à sa...
Hi guys. Well, it looks like I have a good news today. So today is 6th of November. Today is 6th of November, and yeah, I have a good news. I feel finally I already found a place. Drum rolls. So I found a place, and I just signed my contracts for the apartment now. If I had an option, obviously I would go for a better option, but it looks like I've been in France for like a month now with no accommodation, and like I really don't want to bother anybody again with, okay, I keep staying with like people and I just feel like I need my own space to like finally. So I actually checked like 3 more houses, just like you guys have, yeah, you've seen it or you're going to see it. I checked 3 more houses and I just decided to go for this option because to me it was better than like not having anything, and it was actually nice, and I think I would be good in the house, and the housemates they're cool. I don't know if they are cool, but then I went to check the house yesterday and I met like a young lady, a young girl actually. She was just moving in. Then she looks like she should be in her 1st year or 2nd year of university anyways. Then another person was arranging her things already. Like I think she also just moved in that night, and she looks like maybe she's in her final year or something. Then yeah, those are the 2 people I saw, and I feel like, okay, maybe I should go with this option perhaps, because the other places I went to, I think I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you guys like the old gist of that one. So that's why I decided to go for the option that I went for, and so I feel so relieved, like finally I have a place, and I can finally get settled. Let me show you my boxes, like see my bags, can you see my stuff? Like I have a lot of stuff, and then it's always been like that since I got back to France. I've not like unpacked them, just to share the news with you that finally done house hunting. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please give this video a thumbs up. This video was not easy. It's not easy to edit like all these videos together because they happened on different days from the beginning of my stay in France to this moment. It's not easy to like add all these videos together and edit all these videos, but I did it. Please subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed yet. Subscription is free. Subscribe and help my channel to grow, so that I can also get I can be gingered to actually make more content and everything. And then yeah, if you have anything to say, just leave it in the comment section down below, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. So guys, I'm in my new house now. It feels weird. I'm not in my new room, and yeah, this is the house I eventually like went for, and I don't even know where to start arranging. I wonder if this very small wardrobe and like this storage space can be enough for my stuff, but then we shall see.